Hi, it's Jacinta here from Thomas Web Designs, or soon to be Tranquil Digital. We're in the process of changing our business name. So I'm going to talk about what is a website and the critical information that is actually required on a website. So, exactly what a website is, you asked. A website serves as your virtual storefront, providing information, services, and products to users around the globe and can be accessed 24/7. However, simply having a website is not enough. For to have an effective website, it needs to be well designed, user friendly, optimized for performance, and marketed using other digital and offline marketing strategies. This is where the importance of ensuring your website includes all the necessary features before launching it to the world. A website is essential for any business, organization, or individual that wants to share information and to promote products or services. So, hopefully, I've answered the question of what is a website. And now I'm going to go through and talk about the critical information required for your website. So we're going to take a look at this website. This website is called Jazam. So they sell gymnastic and dance leotards and things like that. So we're going to break it down and sort of go through and analyze this website. So a website analysis refers to the process of assessing how a website performs in several critical areas, including the design of it, the content, user experience, and how it performs within the search engines. The goal of a website is to identify areas of improvement. So doing this analysis, we need to identify the improvements need to optimize the performance and enhance user engagement. So let's have a look. The first thing we need to check is the navigation. So the navigation or the menu, it needs to be easy for a user to find. It needs to be clear for a user to follow, and it needs to take the customer on a journey. So normally the journey looks like this. Most of the time they'll land on your website on the homepage. Sometimes they might land on another page, so you have to look at the journey through every single page. So they land on the page. Obviously, if they're on the home page, they're on the home page. If they land on, say, the shop page, then they can go back to the home page. So that's ideal. Some websites don't have the home on the menu. That you can click back on mainly on the logo to go back to the home page, but you have to remember that not everybody knows this. That's quite annoying, that pop-up, isn't it? We'll talk about the pop-up in a minute. Not everyone knows that you can click on the logo to go back to the home page. So you need to spell it out and be quite simple, and you need to understand your audience. So if your audience is, younger generation, most of the time they will know that. But if your audience is an older generation, then maybe they don't know that. So you need to think about things like that. Needs to be clear. So obviously you want to take them on a journey. So first thing you probably want to show them is your products. So this site only has shop. I would recommend putting either a drop-down menu. So when you mouse, there's a drop-down menu and it goes through, their products. So let's have a look. So they've got, leotards, shorts, tops, and things like that. So it could have a drop-down that says gymnastic leotards, dance leotards, shorts, gym shorts, crop tops, etc. Or you can go and you can have, the menu here. You can have gymnastic leotards and then dance leotards, things like that. So playing around with the menu is ideal. And then you want to show them, about who the website is, who owns it. Most people look at that sort of stuff. So from easy viewing, you can't actually see that here, but it is actually under a drop down. So maybe putting the about us, about Jazam, sort of maybe after the shop. I would recommend that. just so people know more about the business, because people like to buy from people that they like, know, and trust. So they want to get to know you. So yeah, the stay informed. What's this one? I'm assuming it's okay. So they can stay informed by the blog, the newsletter, social media. So that's a good idea. And then help. These are just frequently asked questions. These pages could be a little bit more prettier. Maybe, the frequently asked can be a bit more bold. Maybe like the where you click on it and it jumps down. So things like that can definitely look at. But yeah, that obviously comes down to the design of it as well. So there's some ideas for the header, the top navigation, and this is the footer navigation. So this is good. It's got some other pages. So it's got their delivery information, returns, security and privacy, disclaimers, their lay-bys, gift certificates. So this is good. Directory, log. So this is good. So having the relevant pages on the footer as well. Okay, so the next thing we want to look at is the website speed. So I'm just going to grab the link. So checking the website speed, you can come onto a website called Pingdom Website Speed Test. If you just go to Google and you go website speed, and this should be one that comes up. So you can put it in, you can pop in the website link and your location. So obviously Australia in Sydney is normally the one you want to pick. And it will do a scan and tell you how fast your website is loading. Now, it's actually a good idea to do this check on every page, because you might have created the home page and it loads really fast, but then there's another page that's quite important, like your shop page or a product or something, and it loads quite slow. So this website is loading at 2.41 seconds. Now, that is not too bad. Anything under about 3 seconds isn't too bad, but it's got lots of room for improvement. We can get this page to like at least 1 second. So looking at ways to optimize the website, optimizing the images, checking all the function and features. Do you need them? What are they doing? What's the purpose of them? Cutting down things like that. Adding a cache on a website. If the web designer didn't add one on, then that's a good idea to help make the website faster. Or you can talk to your web designer or web developer, such as myself, and we can help go through on why the website isn't loading as fast. Mobile optimization, like you can see how the website's built on your computer looking at a mobile, but I always find getting your mobile out, getting your mobile, your iPhone or whatever you have, and going to the website, checking it, making sure you can go through, checking the menu, because on a mobile, the menu actually has a different navigation. So like the website may look great here on your desktop. Like I've got quite a large screen. I've also got a laptop. But does it look good on a mobile? Can you see the menu? Is that clear? Make sure there's like the pictures look good. Can you read the wording? Because obviously a mobile is smaller. Also on a tablet as well. And like a lot of people use tablets. So making sure that it all looks good on a tablet as well. And then, of course, SEO. So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, which is basically where your website is ranking in search engines. For example, Google. If you go to Google, so you might use Chrome or you might use Internet Explorer or Firefox, and you go there and you go to Google or Bing or Yahoo, wherever you search, and you search like gymnastic leotards. If you're not coming up on the first page or even the first few rankings, then that's something that you need to improve, because you're not going to find, like, people don't go to the second or third page to look for something. Like, you're basically lost in space. So things like keyword optimization, high quality content, and things like that. So a good tool to use is Uber Suggest. So if you go to Google and you type in Uber Suggest, it's a program by Neil Patel, and you can sign up for free. You get quite a lot of access on the free account. So when you sign up for free, I've already done here, you can do what's called a site audit. It lets you do a few search things each day before you have to pay. So if you've got a small website and you kind of do this once a month, then using the free version is completely fine. So you can do a site audit, and it's going to bring like a bit of an overview of your website. So for example, the on-site score of this website is 58. So that's out of 100. You can get 100 out of 100. It's easy to get 100 out of 100, and that's what you want. So there's lots of SEO issues detected here. So you can go through these issues and fix them all up to improve your score. So organic monthly traffic. So this is sort of like telling you that it's getting roughly only 3 visitors per month. So obviously this website doesn't get a lot of promotion. So improving its SEO, getting more marketing will definitely get some more sales for this particular person. So organic keywords. So 9, it's ranking for 9 words, but is it ranking in position 1 or 2 for those words? Then that's a different story. But you can have a look here at the organic keywords. So for example, gymnastics leotard Australia, it's currently ranking in position 60, but it's getting absolutely no visitors for that, because position 60, on average, there's about 10 websites per page of like a search engine. So you're probably ranking on page 6. So obviously you don't get any visitors. So you want to move that up into, position 1, 2, 3 to get more hits on that. So you can see there's different keywords that, and ideally with like to have great SEO, you want to have a page, each page of your website with a different keyword and focusing on that keyword and have good on-site SEO. So yeah, different things like that. And obviously having high quality content is also, essential, and backlinks. So I'm just going to go back here, and you can see backlinks here, 358. So that's great. That's a really good start. Obviously, they started doing links to a backlink is basically somebody else's website. So whether it's, a newsletter, a news sort of type website, or a directory, or, some other sort of website, like a blog or something that links back to your website, and you're getting traffic from that. So obviously the more backlinks, the better, but you also want high quality backlinks. So if we take a look at these backlinks, it's just going to do a spin and think. So we have a look at these backlinks. So here, this ttlink.com. So it's got a domain authority of 69, which is very high. Considering this website's only got a domain authority of 11, a website will start at 0 and then build up, like the better your website is. So this is good because it's got a low spam score. So this would be bringing some good traffic to it, but obviously not a huge amount. But it's a good one to have. But you can kind of see, if we have a look at the spam score, see these ones, 78, and that anything over like 60, even 50, or even anything over like 30, you want to be careful of the backlinks. So these ones, they're probably best to actually be removed as a backlink, because that will give a negative impact to the website. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is the UX and UI review. Okay, what is UX and UI? Well, UX, user experience, and UI is user interface. So these are 2 critical factors to ensure the website is user-friendly and effective. So UX, this focuses on the overall experience a user has when they're interacting with the website. Is the website easy to access? Are users able to complete tasks easy? So this again comes to navigation, the overall look and design. And you have to kind of look at your website as though you're your ideal customer. Do you like your website? Is it easy to use? Is it fast loading? Is it mobile friendly? Again, all of those type of factors. Whereas UI, this focuses on the visual elements of exactly what your website looks like, including the layout, the design, the consistency, the positioning of buttons and links. A good UI design ensures the site is visually appealing and guides users towards the actions you want them to take. So improving this will increase user satisfaction and lead to higher engagement and conversion rates. Just let me turn that alarm off. I have my alarm to drink water because otherwise I will go all day and I will work and I will not drink water. So just something that I find effective. So I'm just going to pause it and have a quick sip. Okay, so the next thing, so mobile optimization, we sort of spoke about that briefly before in the website analysis. So obviously checking the website on mobile, but again, you need to check the speed of the mobile. Like if you're looking on your website on a mobile, sometimes the mobile speed might be slow. You could actually create a website that has a completely different look. You can have the look of it on a desktop, a look of it on a tablet, and a look of it on a mobile. So you need to make sure all of those are completely clear, they're fast loading and things like that. So removing, unnecessary code, making sure there's no errors, making sure the buttons, they're not, because you might have this really long homepage on a desktop and then, people are scrolling forever and they're getting bored on a mobile. They just want to get and, check out. So you need to sort of test these things thoroughly on your mobile as well. Okay, let's look at these call to action. So basically, what is a call to action? So a call to action is basically also called a CTA, is basically it's when you want somebody to do like something in particular. So click on a button. So you want them to sign up to a newsletter. So they click on a button, so they fill out a form, click on a button. You want them to make a purchase, so they go and look at your products and click on buy now and go to the cart, or you want them to go to the contact page and contact. Basically, it's the goal to guide the user to the desired action. So effective CTA optimization includes the visibility of it. Does it stand out? So let's go back to this website. So this website, this is a call to action. This is a call to action opt-in or lead magnet that allows people to sign up to fill in this form, and they will be added to the mailing list to get 12% off store-wide, and they'll get newsletters and updates from the team. So 10% is boring. We offer 12%. I like that, but I don't. I kind of feel that not everybody will understand that. So if you're sort of an avid sort of shopping, you like online shopping, you'll notice you'll go to certain websites, and most of the time you'll get 10% off if you join their newsletter off your first purchase. So they're saying that it's boring, so they offer 12%. So I would probably, like for this website, play around with the wording a bit. And also I notice every time you go somewhere, that pops up all the time. It's quite annoying. So, it frankly, pop-ups piss me off. So, making sure it doesn't pop up. There it is again. Like, we need to check, like, if I fill my information out, will this go away? So let's have a look. If I put my info here, and this will actually see if it actually works as well. Fill that out. It hasn't even gone away. So obviously something is wrong. So that's something you need to check as well, like on a monthly website check. Check that that's working. Check that you're actually getting users sign up. So they probably haven't had anyone sign up for a long time, and they might have got completely pissed off because that keeps jumping up all the time. Again, it also is on the home page. So let's see if this one does anything here. Again, looking at the wording here, and again, nothing's happening. So if this works or not, I don't know. That's something that needs to be checked out. So make sure you check yours. Um, Other CTAs include shop buttons. So, for example, when you land on the website, they've got the shop now, which is great. It's interactive, like when you mouse on it, it moves. They've got some other shop buttons within here, shop all, and that. If we click on the shop all, we land on their page. I mean, they don't have the buttons here. Maybe having buttons here is ideal. When they click on here, and again having the buttons to add to cart or something like that might be a bit more clearer. So sort of things like that. On the contact page, they got here, they've got a form and they've got a submit call to action button. This pop-up is very annoying. Okay, so so basically you want visual, you want compelling text. So get started, buy now, learn more. You want the positioning. Obviously, as soon as you land on the page, after a few scrolls down, and that sort of not too often, but as you scroll down, you want them to read and look at a section, and they're like, oh yes, there's the button. So looking at that sort of stuff is ideal as well. So number 5, we're looking here at the content strategy. So reviewing the content is one of the most essential things, especially for SEO. Basically, a content review assesses whether your website contents aligns with your business goals and your target and targets the right audience. So you want to make sure that it speaks directly to your target audience, that you understand your audience pain points, your interest, so then you can get the right clients. And again, you need the SEO optimization. So having a relevant keyword for a page and then having the content on, based around that relevant keyword as well. And obviously you want high quality content that provides values for users, that they're more likely to engage and convert into visitors. So using things like blog posts, articles, videos, or guides is essential. Just making sure it aligns with your business goals so you can attract more traffic, engage users, and ultimately increase conversions. So keyword research again. Back to that Uber Suggest page. So you know how I've done this site audit on this website? You can actually go to your competitor's website and you can put your competitor's website in here and see what they're up to. You want to look at your competitors' keywords, and like I would be writing all of your keywords and then all of your competitors. Start with a few competitors, and then as you grow and you need more keywords, find some other competitors and get all their keywords. And you can have pages focused around the keywords that they're ranking for that are relevant for you as well. So doing that is ideal. You also want to understand user intent. So user intent is basically the intent behind the search query. So are they going and they're looking for something informational, transactional, or navigational? So basically understanding that is ideal. So if you put a blog post out on an article, what is that, what's the user intent behind that article? So just to give you some examples, so information is when someone is asking a question, e.g., what is the best city to live in Sydney? Or how do I start saving money? So the keyword might be like, what is the best place to buy gymnastics clothing or something like that. And if you look at other people, like your competitors' keywords, there might be some questions in there. So that's obviously, information. So basically, this article that I've written, what is a website? That's a question that people ask. So it's informational. The next one is um, I think my computer just have had a bit of a glitch there. Okay, so the next one is transactional. So the search intent is normally things, so basically a phrase before a purchase is made. So they might search for what is the best website platform to build a site, e.g., WordPress versus Shopify. Where something like starting a business, start building your website, things like that. Where to buy Nike shoes or buy Nike shoes. So that's basically a transactional user intent. So then the final one is navigational. This is when someone is looking for something in particular. So they're looking for the checkout page, the contact page, or something particular, like a particular product. Um, so yeah, so that it all sort of depends on those user intents. So understanding those and what the function of every page is essential, and required basically. Okay, let's look at number 7, social media strategy check. Okay, social media. So this website, I did notice it had, well, it's got some social here and it's got social here. I mean, this is very dull. You can barely see it. Having this bit sort of stand out a bit more, maybe white, maybe a little bit bigger. Obviously, you want to, be able to have people follow you. They've got the stay informed page. Again, they've got the social medias here. And making sure that these go to the right pages as well. So with social media as well, you want to make sure that you are actually posting with social media. So making sure that you've got, you know, good images and banners and your logo, your information. You want to regularly post. Like these guys haven't posted since 2021. Like if I look at that, I'll be like, are they even still in business? So yeah, those sort of things. You need to make sure that you regularly sort of post content. Even if you just post once a week, at least if somebody looks at your site, they're like, oh, they posted last week. Obviously, they're still in business. Um, so yeah, you want to sort of check those things. Are you using the right social media platforms to reach your audience? So obviously, Facebook is, I think, essential for any business. Um, and then there's Instagram. Um, I think Instagram is important, especially, if you're a small business trying to attract small businesses. Like I know I've got my business Instagram, but I don't have a personal Instagram. And I actually don't tend to look at Instagram much. I only do it for business posting sakes. So you kind of need to figure out where your audience looks. Like TikTok, obviously the younger generation, my 18-year-old daughter, she's always on TikTok. So if your ideal audience happens to be like an 18-year-old, then ideally you want to be on TikTok as well, sort of that younger generation. So are you actively engaging with your followers? So making sure you're posting and commenting on their posts and content as well. Is your social media strategy driving traffic to your website and achieving your business goals, such as increasing sales and leads? So they're all different things that you need to look at as well. Okay, landing page design. So what is a landing page? So basically a landing page is a dedicated page on your website designed to guide visitors towards like a different sort of, whether they're signing up to a newsletter. So you might have a newsletter page or making a purchase, or you want them to, look and go to a particular thing. So I'm going to show you a landing page of mine. So this is my how to build a website landing page. So this is basically a dedicated page. See how there's no menu, meaning it's dedicated because basically I want people to focus on, reading this information and joining up to my free how to build a website course. So the goal is here, they join the how to build a free website course. They start working on the free course. They get stuck. They need help. They don't have the time, energy, or patience. They then hire us as a web designer to do it for them. Or they might start building the website and they need some harder things done, and then we'll go and edit it and do some editing for them or some maintenance for them. So that's obviously the goal with that. Obviously, I want to help people. So, it's completely free. People can go through that completely free and not even ask for my advice as well. So that's just me giving back to the community as well. So obviously you want clear headline, a clear heading. You want compelling CTAs, call to action. So grab this now. Sign up today, those sort of things. You want engaging visuals. I'm lacking a bit on engaging visuals, but you can see visuals here, and you want videos and things like that. Like the page looks good. There's a picture of me. Here my plan and goal was to put a video in here. So that's a goal for me. And hopefully the next time if you actually see this, hopefully there's a video there for you. So basically optimizing landing pages for conversion so you can drive more sales, signups, and other desired actions. So my goal is to get more people into here. So again, checking that these work and that as well is essential. Okay, so the final thing is tracking and reviews. Analytics tracking involves using tools like Google Analytics to gather data on website performance by tracking key metrics such as traffic sources, bounce rates, conversions. Businesses can make data-driven decisions to optimize their website and marketing strategy. So as part of a marketing strategy, you always want to look at your Google Analytics, ideally on a monthly basis, going through, seeing how many users you have and things like that. So this is Google Analytics. It's an overview. So you can see, there's 158 active users between January 2nd and January 29th is so something you need to look at. Is this growing? Obviously you want this growing. You want to see where your traffic's coming from. So direct traffic, my cat says hello, organic traffic or like organic social, you want to check on that. You want to see, where they're coming from in the world, the countries, and then the best pages, the best keywords, all of that stuff you can get from here. So, going through your Google Analytics, there's a free Google Analytics course you can take to understand all of that. So the key benefits of analysis, oh my God, my cat's being sorry about that. My cat was being a bit crazy and then just jumped on me. Okay, so what were I was up to? Key benefits of analytics tracking includes understanding user behavior, insights into how visitors are interacting with your site, can help you make informed decisions and improve your user experience. Optimizing marketing efforts, analytics data can refine marketing strategies by showing what's working and what needs improvement. Improving conversions by reviewing analytics data, businesses can identify opportunities to improve sites' performance and increase conversions. So basically, in conclusion, understanding what a website is and how it functions is essential to anyone looking to succeed in the digital world. So whether you're a business owner, marketer, web designer, optimizing your website's performance is critical to achieving your goals. So by conducting a thorough what a website is analysis and optimizing key areas such as UX, UI design, mobile optimization, content strategy, and SEO can enhance your user experience, attract more visitors, and increase conversions. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comment below and feel free to contact us directly. And have a fantastic day. Bye.